What up, though? What up, though? Hold on, y'all. What up, though? What up, though? How y'all feeling? It's your boy. Go up, see Spaceship Oasis the Incredible. We're back for a new edition of Straight Talk with Spaceship. I'm glad y'all here. I'm not able to record my stop it. I'm glad y'all here today. I wanted to do something today. I wanted to, make some shake. And I wanted to, come on the show and talk about something that I've been seeing lately. It's been really weird. It's been really weird lately. I don't know why this is doing this. Got to work on the audio real quick. But I did the show last week, and I talked about why can't I get a date. I got some good feedback on that. Like I got some great response to that, and I really, really appreciated that. I really appreciate you guys that listen. I really appreciate you all that listen. I appreciate you all that chime in and not just, that's just not just here, right? So, what's up, Tasha? So, I was thinking, and for me, I have so many thoughts, I have so many ideas, I have so many things that I want to discuss, but I want to make sure I don't just do them in a random way or in a way where it doesn't hit or I'm not knowledgeable. And so I want to try to present uh, ideas from different perspectives. Sometimes I want to talk from a factual point of view, right? And sometimes I want to talk from an opinionated point of view. And so for me, uh, why can't I? Oh, sorry. Why can't I get a date? Was more of a um, factual thing. There's things that I researched, things that I talked about, things I worked on. But this one, and as y'all can see by the title below, this one is more so about things I see, right? Lately, I'm seeing people have a lot of misunderstandings with their so-called friends. I see them have misunderstandings with their enemies. I see them having misunderstandings with strangers. And that's a hard fucking thing to do as a person, to have misunderstandings with everybody you come in contact with. That's challenging. And I can only imagine that that's draining, right? So I started thinking about it. I started thinking about it. Me doing music, me doing entertainment, me teaching and seeing kids every day, and seeing adults every day. Um, I sit back and I try to look at what what is the matter? What's the point? And I try to look at things objectively because I'm not a perfect person. I'm not a perfect person. I won't sit here and say that I just have all the answers to everything. I won't sit here and say I know the answers to everything. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm oblivious from fuck ups, right? I'm not going to sit here and say that. What's up, girl? What's up, LaFray? But I've noticed that some of you do not recognize when you have fucked up personality traits. Remember, you can check this out every Tuesday and Thursday, or you can check this out anytime on YouTube under the Wild Out Radio. You can listen to it on the station www.thewildoutradio.com on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. I've learned that people don't recognize their personality traits. We can sit here, and when we get into this, we'll sit back, and I know some of the comments may even be about like why people don't recognize it's their fault, but I'm noticing the denial that happens when people finally realize that other people don't fuck with them. Okay. You have to look at yourself. You have to examine yourself. Anybody knows me, I am from Flint, Michigan. I went to school at Alcorn State University in Mississippi. And now I live in Dallas, Texas. I've been around the country. I've been around the world. I've met people from Russia to Australia to China to Nigeria to England to Germany to Canada to Mexico to Jamaica to Idaho to Virginia. I've met people. I know people. I build relationships with people. And building relationships is one of my strong fucking suits. I know everybody's not going to like me. I have realized everybody's not going to like me. And I truly don't give a fuck if everybody don't like me. But the people that do like me and respect me knows that they're going to see a consistency within my traits. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect there. I've had some beefs. I've had some misunderstandings. When I was younger, I had a lot of fights. But why aren't you having that same problem or that same resolve? I can get into it with someone and we can talk it out. You get into it with people and they don't fuck with you. Why do you have new friends all the fucking time? When we think about who we are, when we think about our credibility, when we think about just our path in life, right? And you just sit back and you think about your path in life. Look back. Are you always falling out with people? I pay attention to people that say they don't have friends. I was one of those proponents that hated that term, no new friends. Because some of your old friends can be horrible fucking people and you need to get away from them. And two, when I make new connections and new friendships, that means I'm still doing right. I'm not slacking on my character. I'm not slacking on my personality. I'm not slacking on relationship building. J-Rock is my best friend, and I didn't meet her when I was 6 to 7 years old. Right? I met her when I moved here. And because of who I am, it helped me grow. Because of who I am, it helps me in business. A lot of y'all wonder, like, why my business don't grow. And I was going to discuss today. I was thinking about discussing Black businesses and why we don't support them. But one of the reasons why we don't support a lot of Black business is because your customer service sucks. You got a fucking attitude. You treat us like we owe you something. But yet you want people to support your business. You talk about folks. You talk down to people. When people come into your shop or your store, you don't give them that respect. You don't treat them with that courtesy. And then you wonder, why don't nobody fuck with me? You on Facebook talking your mess, talk about how nobody this and this and this, but you can't keep a friend. You have fallen outs every month with somebody. I don't remember the last time I had a falling out with somebody. Probably in 2000, I want to say probably 2015 when I fought DZ at the club. I had a misunderstanding with one homeboy, but we didn't have a falling out. We talked about that shit. And we talked about it and we rectified it. But Your character traits. Can people call on you? Let's talk about these people who always need something, but when you come around in your time of need, they ain't ever got it, or they got an excuse. Or when they do for you, they keep bringing it up. That's a character flaw. You think people can't see this shit? See, the problem is a lot of times we have this crazy, astronomical, highly thoughts of ourselves because our mama and our grandma and our T. Jones and our pastor say, don't let nobody bring you down. You are who you are. But sometimes you got to look at yourself. Sometimes you got to say self. Sometimes you got to say, and that was a misunderstanding, Kater. You remember that? What's up, Lou? What? Like, do you ever look at yourself? Do you ever stop and say, golly, I'm this type of person. I'm this type of person. I'm this type of person. I had to stop and look at myself and say, dude, you're a hothead. It's funny because when I date, and even when the relationship's over, since my ex-wife, anybody, I'm a hard ass, and people think I'm very mean and very rude and very direct. But I'm very direct with myself too. If anything, I look at myself first. Even my relationship with J-Rock, as her calling me best friends, right? We call each other best friends. I make sure that I'm a best friend to her. I can't just say that that's my best friend. And Fred just made a good point. How do we grow? How do we continue to grow? I'm going to talk about that in a minute, right? I'm going to talk about how we can grow. But I check myself all the time. Like, we have a radio station. She can't be the only person doing the shit on the radio station, but I'm calling her my best friend. What the fuck am I really doing? How am I showing her I'm your best friend? Because we smoke? Because we do a radio show together? Because I call and check on her? That's not best friend stuff. We in the trenches together. She got to know I got her back. And this ain't 2005, 2006 thinking. This is 2020 thinking. This is constant thinking. If you have people in your life, you should always be trying to grow and be better, and don't just sit on the laurels of, oh, that's my best friend. I have best friends at home. I got to call and check up on them. You know what I'm saying? I got good friends, best friends, sisters. I have to call and check up on them. Hey, you good? That's how I'm feeding and nourishing my spirit. I have to do stuff for the community. That's what feeds and grows my spirit. I have to watch what negativity I'm allowing to digest into my soul. Look at the people you are around. It is okay to gauge them. You know what I'm saying? Don't help me then. What up, Story? Y'all make sure y'all hit that share button. Y'all check me out. This is the Wild Out Radio Straight Talking Spaceship, episode 7, personality traits. If y'all need a studio to go to, y'all holler at my girl Absolute. She's on here right now. KMG Studio. Shout out to my bro Chaotic. They'll get you motherfucking right. You heard me? But we have to check ourselves. We have to check. We have to do a constant check of the people we hang around. There's an old saying, you are the company you keep. You are the company you keep. And if you're walking around with people who have bad character traits, bad personality traits, how do you honestly expect to grow as a person? You can't say, oh, that's just them, because you're not doing your part to help them grow. Sometimes it takes a hard pass. Sometimes you got to tell a person, look, I can't fuck with you. Your spirit not right. Hey, I can't hang with you. You got to get yourself together. Hey, I got a homegirl. She always say, I'm damn near 40. That's her thing. I'm damn near 40, right? And so you have to look at that like, some of us 40, some of us over 40, some of us approaching 40. Where are you at in your life? How do you treat people? How do you treat your circumstances? I don't want to hang with somebody who always losing their job because they talk shit and can't nobody hold them out. Look, we got to stop this being hard shit, this pride shit, this ego shit we be doing. Because under all those layers of ego and pride and trying to be turned up and have all this hate in our heart, we are lacking something. personally, which is not allowing us to grow. As I've gotten older, I had to learn these things. It's okay to smile. It's okay to be in a good place. We as Black people spend so much time trying to oppose things. Oh, I ain't gonna comment. They already got a bunch of comments. Oh man, fuck that. I can do that. Like, no, that's not what the world is about. The world is about happiness. The world is about being genuine and being transparent. We can't be these things now because we judge folks, or we sidetrack the truth, or we pacify the truth, or we overlook the truth, or we change our priorities. My priorities are my 4 kids for they can see me grow. How are they going to see me grow? How am I going to raise my 4 kids to have good personalities if I'm walking around here hateful? If I'm walking around here being messy and petty and being a thief and being conniving? What do I expect my kids to see? What do I expect my kids to learn? Even as a teacher, I can't expect my kids to just learn at school. They see mommy and daddy. What is mommy and daddy doing? What is auntie and cousin doing? What is grandma doing? And we don't like to admit that our personality traits are fucked up. Yes, you're talented. Let me get to this music. Yes, you're talented, but you think you're better than everybody. You're not humble. You don't walk around and network and talk to people. You're very standoffish. Oh, that's just who I am. Then you shouldn't be in this line of work if you don't want to talk to people. Nigga, ain't nobody that good unless you just, nigga, even Michael Jackson had to start from the mud. Stop playing. You just think people just gonna rush over to you? And let's be real, most of the clubs y'all doing, ain't nobody big enough to put you on. I might be the most important nigga in the clubs most of the time that can send your music somewhere, that can send your music to a DJ and they honestly listen to your shit, that can take your music to the DJ at a club like, hey, play this quicker than you can. So, and I ain't nothing special. And I walk around and speak and hug and high five and take shots with people. That's why I get farther than most of you. When I walk into a function, I ain't gotta be buddy with everybody, but I can have a positive light. I can be, it's okay to laugh and smile and shake hands. But y'all niggas too worried about being cool. Y'all too worried about being caught up in drama. I don't care. Drama don't come my way. I saw a post the other day about a man with kids, right? And the kids had "Will you marry us" on the shirt. And some young lady was like, because I don't like to do baby mama drama. Me and my baby mamas don't get together get along all the time. We don't. We got into it the other day. But it ain't no drama. It's adults having a disagreement. Get over it. She brought my son over today. Hey, boo, what's up? Okay. All right, I'll call you. We'll make sure that's straight. You good? We didn't even talk about it. You know what some of you niggas do? Y'all hold grudges. You think your kid don't see that? That's a personality trait. Let go of them grudges. Ain't nobody in this world. Hold on, let me do the lady. Ain't nobody in this world control me enough to make me hold a grudge to ruin my day. I'm already an empath. I get emotional by myself. I get emotional on my own. I get emotional about where I want to be, what I'm doing, the steps I need to take. I don't need drama. You can have it. You can listen. You can be right. You can be right. Look, I'm not saying I'm not talking about that. That's not that wasn't that it's not about if that's her preference or not, right? And I say this fine. I'll put you up there. It's not about if it's their preference. It's saying I don't want to deal with the baby mama drama. You can not like me because I got 4 kids. That's cool. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I prefer women with kids. Just straight like that. But don't assume because I got 4 kids, I got baby mama drama. You know what I'm saying? We have to look at ourselves. We have to think to ourselves. We have to We have to maintain. It's so much bullshit going on in this world. We have to maintain an optimistic thought process. It's okay. We take stuff so personal, right? We take stuff so personal, and what we don't understand is that builds in our psyche. If somebody cuts me off on the street, I could be mad at that person for that situation, but we take it personally. Oh man, they making me late. Sorry, it happens. We've done it before. If somebody don't agree with something you do, it's okay. Don't take it because when we take stuff personally, we tend to hold those grudges longer. And our counter responses, we can't maximize the benefits of our counter response. Right? As soon as we get upset, we lose judgment, we lose focus. And we got to be careful of that. If people can't depend on you, you can't get mad at that. I'm segueing to another part, but I want to talk about this because I see so many people that are not dependable. And for me, I love to be the clutch person. Anybody in my social circle knows I like to be clutch. I had a homeboy call me one day. He had a blowout, and I felt so bad because I couldn't go help him. But I had my kids, and they were asleep. Right, it was late at night. But if I don't have I like being that guy that, oh my God, I'm stuck, I'm stranded, I need this. Let me call Spaceship. I got you because I know how that feels, and that's where it comes from. We can't forget, like nobody has been on all day life. Even if you're rich, you've had some situations in your life that have put you behind the 8 ball. Right, that's life. So I like to be clutch. So if you're not a person of your word, if I'll be there and you don't show up, or you quit your jobs, or you losing your cars and losing your house because you ain't paying your bills. A lot of times we want our friends to be sad for us. You want us to care for it. Oh, I'm sorry. What do you need? No, fuck that. You got a job. Why you can't pay your bills? But I see you on Facebook traveling, eating good, new red bottoms, but you can't keep a place. That's called adulting. That's being an adult. And if you as an adult can't keep your shit together, that's a personality flaw. That's a flaw. We all have troubled times. I've been homeless. I got my shit together. But I know some people that I've known for 10 years that never had their own motherfucking place. Let's be real. That's always stayed with somebody. That's always stayed with somebody. That was always driving somebody else's car. But you want me to believe that you're dependable? You're not even dependable in your own life. You're not even dependable in your own life. But you want me to cut for you hard. You want me to be this person who just believes that you are just reaching for greatness. You can't reach for greatness, nigga. You can't even keep a job. Once again, I'm not talking about situation. I'm not caring if you graduated high school or not. But once again, that's on you. You can't get mad at people for judging you based on what they see in you. You can't get mad at people for what they see in you. We don't like to discuss it. We don't like to admit it, but perception is everything. What are you putting out there? I can't say nothing about how people look at me doing my comedy because it's what I put out there. And I know what I put out there. And over time, I've had to learn how to put it in a sensible and reasonable way. Sometimes I go off the rail and people expect that. People see that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get mad at that. You can't get mad at what people see. If somebody calls you out on your BS, you can't get mad at them because this is the perception you put. Look at it. You cannot expect someone to be for you what you are not for yourself. Period. And me and Ms. Netta gonna do a show. If y'all never watched Tea Talk with Ms. Netta, hey, that's some wisdom right there. We got some shit we gonna do. We got some shit we gonna do together. So stay tuned. I got her, Alexis Devon out of DC. We got my man Jamie Jenkins out of Mississippi. I got a lot of shows coming up. I got some good straight talks that we just want to talk to you because it seems like you not understanding it from other people. This ain't curve talk. I can't give it to you in a curve way. I got to give it to you straight. And some of you are fucked up in the head. Some of you, I don't know where you got the thought process that you do on certain things. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to fall out for us to be compatible. You know, like, okay, me and a chick talk. We didn't end up not being compatible. We ain't got to hate each other. There's still my personality, my character precedes itself. It dictates itself. I can talk to you again and we'll be good. It's dudes out here to get mad at women because they won't fuck them. Now you want to talk bad about her. That's a character trait. Look at you. Why would you think another woman want to talk to you? And those females that's laughing and egging you on, more than likely they bumpkins. They janky. They not worth it. But we would rather put somebody on blast. And when we do that, when we put people on blast, when we talk that mess, and we're not doing it in a sensible place, because sometimes people need to be put on blast. And we're going to get on that too, because that's the problem. A lot of y'all don't like to get put on blast, right? When we put people on blast, we can't just make it so emotional. Be reasonable. If I go to a restaurant, they give me some bad service or some racist service, then okay, I can discuss that. But if a woman just won't give me no chun-chun, I don't need to be talking bad about her. Man, fuck that bitch. She ain't shit. She a hoe anyway. You think people don't see that? And y'all so goof ass. Y'all goof ass put everything on social media. Because you want people to know your business. You want people to know your business. Now, getting back to what I just said, the main ones that like to put people on blast and be funny be the main ones that can't take being put on blast. Y'all so fucking sensitive. Y'all so fucking sensitive. Nah. You know why you're sensitive? Because you know what's going to happen if people start saying who you really are. Y'all ones that like to go through the weed, keep up mess on the sidelines, have him and him beefing, but they never talk to each other because they beefing. You the one that start that shit up. And then when somebody say something about it, nah, it ain't nothing like that. Why you gotta put me on blast? You could have just inboxed me. No, nigga, you ain't inboxing me when you was talking that shit behind my back and thought I didn't know. You wasn't inboxing her when you was talking about her behind her back and she thought she didn't know. You wasn't inboxing her when you was trying to talk to her nigga on the low. Like, but then you want everything to be private when you get caught. You want everything, throw a rock, hide your hand. You want everything to be private when you stir in the pot, when you the mess. No, get that issue. This is what you're giving. This is the energy you putting out. Take this energy back. Here. Okay. Take that energy back. You have to think about these things before you open your mouth. You have to think about these things before you do these things. You can't tell me, here, I got a pig in my hand, and the pig goes quack, quack. Nigga, that's not a pig. But yet, you want to act like you this person when the world sees who you really are. Oh, I can't get a good man. Oh, I can't get a good woman. Because you're depressing. Because you messy. Because you extra. Because you ain't got your priorities straight. I had a female once, loved her to death. But she wouldn't pay her bills, but always wanted to do shit. Always wanted to go places. And got mad when I said, I don't want to talk to you no more. You're not even responsible. I love going places, but that don't mean shit if you asking me for rent money. You talk about your bills this, your bills that, your bills this. But you always want to go places. You always buying you something. Oh, I got to look good. Okay. Look good homeless. Look good homeless. I'm not helping you out. And I'm not going to put myself in that emotional state. Because what happens is I start talking to you. Now I'm emotionally attached to you. So now I feel bad when you ain't got nothing to eat. But you could have saved that money. You want me to feel bad when your daughter fucking at 13. But you've been twerking with her since she was 7. I'm old school. I'm sorry. There's some things that I don't approve of. Me and my daughter ain't gonna be twerking. I don't want to see a video of my daughter twerking. I don't want to hear about my daughter twerking ever until she get of age. I'm sorry. Dancing is one thing. Teach them how to dance. Y'all ain't putting these kids in dance classes. Y'all just got them out there random, ratchet. You can't be a snake and expect everyone else not to say it or recognize it. You can't be out here doing people dirty. I've seen promoters and they go from club to club to club to club, but your club ain't popping. You know why? Because people know you a snake. For 10 years. For 10 years, my club popped. Me and J-Rock kept the shit going. We didn't have that problem. We've never been big on promotion. Our credibility led us. I just saw Jaylon Teddy Graham at the store. Spaceship, what up? Some of y'all I see out I don't even speak to. And y'all don't know me because I don't have my glasses on. I can call Miss Netta right now. Like, what up? Come through. And we gonna kick it. And I ain't seen Miss Netta since Stack's birthday party. And in the process of that, I ain't out here talking bad about Netta, out here talking bad about Luke, out here being negative, having negative energy. When she see me or I see her, it's positive energy. It's positive vibes. She jump in the inbox, we talk business. It's positive vibes. Y'all don't even have positive vibes. And I be seeing positive vibes only. Shut the fuck up. Show it. I put a post up there that integrity. A lot of y'all don't have integrity. Integrity. What are you doing when people aren't looking at you? What are you doing when you think people not watching you? What are you doing when you think it doesn't have an effect on society? That's integrity. And so many times we wonder why things aren't happening for us. Connections aren't working. And I've learned this a long time ago, and I know y'all heard it. Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know. Y'all don't know the right people. I called my partner today about a dinner I want to do in December. No questions. Let me know, bro. I built that with my character. I built that with my personality. I remember the first time I went to the Image Awards. And I tell the story a lot. I was hanging with Terry Crews. Terry Crews is from Flint, Michigan as well. Went to the same church. What up, Frida? I know I still need to get that candle set too. My ass got sick. I got you. I've already talked to him though. We're gonna get it straight. And I was talking to Terry Crews, and he was like, and I was just standing off to the side. My homeboys was there. They was kicking it, having an old time, just Flintstone shit, just having fun. And I'm sitting there, you know, I'm drinking. I'm cool. My feet hurt. My phone dead. I ain't got no weed on me. My cigarettes going low. I'm thinking of all this negative shit. I missed Oprah. They ended up talking to Oprah. I didn't, right? And so we was over there talking, chopping it up. And he said, why you just over here chilling, bro? And I was like, man, you know, I ain't no dick riding ass nigga, man. I ain't finna just be going up talking to celebrities. He said, how do you expect people to know you? How do you expect to make memories? You're in this place with all these celebrities. You trying to get somewhere, and you're going to sit over here by yourself like they know you? Instant light bulb. Hey, what up, though, Free to Free? Instant light bulb. So now I'm like, man, he's right. Like, how am I expected to know these celebrities if they don't know me? And that's what I see so much. We go different places. Not even just talking about performing. I'm talking about going out. We will spend our money to go out to a club to sit down all day. We will go to a function, a business function, to listen to the information, but not network with people. Yes, I'm at the Image Awards. Yes, that's great. But if I'm not talking to people, what's the point? If I'm not networking, what's the point? And I have to be cheerful when I network. I can't go up to Brandy or Michael Ealy or Ricky Smiley and be like, oh, what's up, man? What's up? I'm Spaceship Oasis. Yeah. All right. My dry ass. What type of reaction do you think you're going to get? What type of response you're going to get? And furthermore, if them people see me talking to somebody else or somebody else asks, hey, you know Spaceship Oasis, what are they going to say about me? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. What will people truly say about you? And you know what people will say about you. We all, as Black people, we struggle with this, especially as Black men, we struggle with this because we don't want to seem like, oh, we're dick riding somebody or we cocky or whatever the case may be. But it doesn't hurt. So when you see me now, when I go in any place, I'm speaking, I'm making somebody laugh and smile. If I'm going to Fat Burger to get something to eat, what up, though? What up, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna know me. And you're gonna be like, that nigga crazy. I like him. He seemed fun. That's what I want people to know. Because when they talk to somebody else about me, I want them to say good things. I don't want them to be like, well, I don't know. I met the nigga one time, but how's that gonna get me where I want to go? We go to interviews, job interviews, dry as fuck. What do you think the manager's gonna think? Well, they seem like a good worker, but I don't know. They seem like they got a little attitude. Even for the radio station. And me and J Rock was talking the other day, and I was like, could I send an email out when the song makes the station, and I send an email out when the song doesn't make the station? And I was like, do you think I should take off the email when they don't make it? And she was like, you think so? She was like, we've been doing this for 4 years. I'm like, I know, but I feel like I'm hurting their feelings. But what happens is if they respond to me, I can clear it up because sometimes people get rejected. Oh, they ain't like my music, or they don't, and they equate that to they don't like me, or it's just we may not like the song, but it's like if I talk to you and let you know what I didn't like or what I heard that it wasn't, then it's like, oh, okay, it's cool, and I keep that relationship. Once again, my character, my personality does not allow drama. You can hate me. There's some people that probably hate us. Oh, they be hating. I had one of my good homeboys tell me, oh, you trolling for your fans. Nigga, did you read the comments? Everybody hated your song. You still my homeboy, but everybody hated that song. Now, if you don't want to be my homeboy no more, that shows me your character. You're just my homeboy because you want me to give you love. Can't do that. That's not who I am. To me, that's fake. And we be fake. Being honest and transparent, it's not easy. Don't think I'm sitting here and saying, oh, this is easy, but it gets easier with time. It gets easier with practice. I told somebody yesterday, I'm not the same person I was when I was 27 years old. The shit that they're going through right now, I couldn't have did that. I couldn't have did that. I wasn't there. And I'm cool enough to admit that I wasn't there. But I've grown and I've learned. So I'm not sitting here saying it's easy, but it's like, why the fuck you ain't been doing it? Why the fuck you ain't been trying? Or am I the vessel to help you get that aha moment to get there? You know what I'm saying? Can I be that aha moment to make you say, you know what? Let me check myself. When I was younger, with the Gamma Delta Kudos with Mr. John Rhimes, we used to have to do this thing called Who Am I? And it was like, we did speeches, we did oratorical speeches. So we had to do this thing called Who Am I? And then we had to have a philosophy on life. And anybody that know me from Flint that might be watching those, I got in trouble all the time. All the time. I was that guy. I was that guy. But my philosophy on life, once I checked myself, was if you're always part of a problem, you might be the problem. We all know somebody who they don't do anything wrong. It's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else's problem. It's always because it's what somebody else did. No, there's no fucking way you can be in all these situations and not take credit for any of them. My granddad told me the hardest thing to do is take a label off yourself. Once you put a label on you, it's hard to take that off. If people know you a liar, they may not say it, but anytime you talk, they're gonna think you lying. If people think you a thief, excuse me, if people think you a thief, every time something's stolen, they may not say it, but they gonna think you stole it. If people know you a fighter, they ain't gonna want to go out with you. When you place a label on yourself, if you place a label on your character because of the things that you have done, you can't get mad at people judging you based off that character that you have developed. We all have the opportunity to create who we are. I'm not sitting here saying I'm perfect. I'm not sitting here saying I'm sin free. What I'm saying is I try to live on a high plateau. So we have to be smart here. We have to think here. We got to use the sense God gave us. Because so many times we're out here trying to portray this image that we know we can't live up to, that we know is bogus. I don't care about being gangster anymore. I don't care about being hard and being a thug. I watch politics on YouTube now. So when people look at my posts and see me changing my posts from club stuff to politics stuff, that's because that's who I am. That's who I'm changing into. I am growing. I still do the music. I still do the podcast, but I have to develop more for myself. It is okay. It is okay to learn. A lot of times I think, and I'm gonna say this, it just touched my spirit right now. This is Straight Talk with Spaceship. It's your boy Spaceship Always is the incredible right here. www.thewildoutradio.com. Episode 7, personality traits. A lot of times we are scared to change from who we were because we think we're going to lose credibility or lose who we are. I'm going to say this to you. When you change for the better, the people in your life that wants to see better for you are going to ride with you. The ones that don't want to see you better are going to fall off. And you got to be okay with that. You got to be okay with that. There may be people you love that want you, that don't love you back, because love covers a multitude of things, including wanting to change for the better. So if you got people in your life that are mad that you don't want to sell drugs anymore, that you don't want to steal anymore, that you don't want to go to the club anymore, that you want to go back to school, that you want to get a husband or a wife or whatever it is, if you're trying to upgrade your life and people are trying to keep you in that same place, they're not for you anyway. Let them go. And I promise you, your life will be better in the long run. It may suck at first. It may be ugly. You may be like, damn, I've been friends with them since we was 3 years old, man. We got history. You are history because I can't deal with you. It is what it is. When a car gets old, we get a new one. When food gets old, we throw it out. When clothes get too small, we give them away or whatever the fuck we do with them. It can happen with people too. Sometimes we get too big for our old clothes. Sometimes we get too big for our old friends. You don't fit me anymore. You don't fit me anymore. You don't look good on me anymore. What you got ain't in style anymore. I'm trying to grow. I've noticed I'm not a good person. I want to be a better person. It is okay to say you want to be a better person and do it. It is not okay to say you want to be a better person just to say it. Until I got kids, I didn't celebrate holidays. I'm still not a big holiday celebrator, but I try to do stuff for my kids for Christmas. And it used to bother me because I was such a big proponent on hating holidays. But now it's not about me. I've had to grow. And people that love you and are very intentional about loving you and being in your life will support your growth, will see your growth. Don't be scared of losing people in your life. It happens. I got over that shit in 6th grade when girls used to break up with me. We'll start going together on Monday. They'll break up on Friday. I go home and listen to some slow jams and cry myself to sleep. Request a song on 97.9 WBZZ. This Jamar. I wanna give a shout out to Candace. Play Mint Condition Pretty Brown Eyes. Quit breaking my heart. Thank you. I'm over that shit. If they not rolling with you, roll over them. Don't let friendship stop your growth. Don't let obligations. And a lot of our obligations are who? Family. Our family. You know, I was blessed. Like I said, I love Michigan. And in Michigan, my nickname was Hustle Man. I'm not going to detail all that Hustle Man had, but Hustle Man was different from who I was in Mississippi. In Mississippi, I was Country Time. Country Time didn't have tact. Anybody that went to Alcorn with me would tell you Country Time was a whole motherfucking fool. I lit up blunts in the cafeteria. I smoked in the library. I said whatever the fuck I wanted to say, but I also had a TV show. I was also having meetings with the president. I was writing for BET. I was doing shows. Like, you know, but Country Time was a whole fucking mess. And then I moved here and I became Spaceship. And, you know, and I can break this up into sections because the first half of my time here in Dallas, I still was a little reckless. Especially after my grandparents passed away. But I was able, the point of it is though, the only way I was able to get away from that stigma of Hustle Man back in Flint was to move to Dallas. Because my family, I was still Hustle Man. I was still that thug. To some of them, 20-some years later, I'm still Hustle Man. To some of them, the last picture of me that they have is that guy. So to them, I'm still that guy. To people in college, I'm still Country Time. I'm still that guy. Now, the ones that have like blended in, that have saw me from Hustle Man to Country Time to Spaceship, have seen the difference, have seen the growth. But those are the real people that love me. Those are the true people that love me. The people that didn't love me and just wanted me to stay that person, they're stuck there. You can stay there. I'll go home to Flint and you'll see me and I'll be Hustle Man to you, but I'm not Hustle Man to me anymore. I'll go back to Alcorn for homecoming or something. And I may be Country Time to you, but I'm not Country Time to me anymore. And I may see people that I used to rap with 10 years ago. And I may be that Spaceship Oasis to them, but I'm not that Spaceship Oasis to me anymore. And I'm good with that. I don't need to bring, all because I see you or talk to you, don't mean I mean to drag you into this new part of my world. You don't deserve this new part of my world. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You weren't with me when I was down and out, when I was living in despair. And you have to recognize that. If people don't like your growth, leave them alone. They're an anchor. They're going to hold you down because they don't want you to get up here because they're still here. They're still here. So they don't want you here. Right? Oh, you changing. Oh, you this, you that. I'm happy I met you as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, listen, I was a whole, I couldn't, let me tell you, I had women scared to date me in college because they thought I was just going to do something flagrant. I was bogus. And I had to wonder, I had to think. People love me. But are they laughing at me or with me? To this day, I'm not perfect. I'm gonna say some shit that's messed up. I'm gonna do something that's messed up. But people that know me knows I come from a place of love now. I had to learn how to love. I had to learn how to love myself. I had to learn to love myself enough to not be scared to be myself, to be scared to develop, to be to fly for myself. A lot of times in our heads, we will want to change, but we stay on that couch or in that bed, not understanding how to change, not knowing how to change, and not having anybody in our life that we can truly talk to about that change because of the company we keep. We don't keep people that want to help us grow. And that comes back to you. What type of energy are you giving out? What personality are you giving out? I, I used to hang with the killers, the gangsters, the thugs, the G's. But we ain't ever uplift each other like that. We ain't never uplift each other. Then I went to college and I hung with some cats. And no matter what we did, every day we stopped and studied. That was the expectation. If you in this house, you studying with us. I come here, I learn how to do business with J-Rock and handle myself. I talk to Mousequake and Flowman and these people that teach me how to be an educated, funny black man. I don't have to choose. I don't have to be a thug and an educator or educator. I can still be funny and still make my jokes and still teach the world. And it's one of the hardest struggles I have now. Because some days I just want to teach and build, and some days I want to talk about titties. But that's who I am. That's me. My personality ain't gonna waver. If you need something to eat, I'll feed you. I've had people bless me. I've had people that have my back. So I'm willing to bless as many people as possible. I'm willing to do what I can for people. I don't give a fuck about no attitudes and no issues and things of that nature. You can't waver who I am. Don't let people waver who you are. Don't let people make you change your personality. Now, this is the thing. Just like I said, I can go to a board meeting. I can go to a business meeting, and I can go to the club. I can go in the trap, and I can go in the church. I know how to assimilate. That's different from being fake. You can wear many hats. You don't have to be encapsulated to one thing, one ideology. I'm a great teacher, and I'm also a slut. Right? That don't make me no less of a person because of my personality, my character, who I am. So what we have to focus on and what we have to look at is who am I? Who am I? Let me pull back the mask. Let me stop talking about who I think I am. Let me stop saying who I want me to be. Like, this has been a year of me handling business, right? Trying to get bills paid, tickets paid, trying to get my business straight. And I've not been a good person at that. I have not been a good person at that. Now, I can sit back here because I got a radio station and I got a tutoring company and I got this and I got this, and I can make it look like I got my shit together. But I know better. I know better. I know what I need to do to become better. And that's what you have to be honest in. I wasn't a business person. I wasn't handling my business. I wasn't manning up. Right? I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be honest with myself. Even like I say, going out to the Grammys, going to the Image Awards, things of that nature. I had to cage myself because Terry Crews could have told me that and I could have not received it. I could have been like, whatever, bro, and went out mind my business. The bar was free. You know, I go outside, I'm smoking a cigarette with Anthony Anderson. What am I going to do? Sit there and act super cool and not talk to this man? That's where I want to be. I had to say, you know what, Chip? He's right. You being an asshole. You ever had somebody say that to you? You're being an asshole. And we, no, fuck that. Sometimes we're being an asshole. And that's the thing. It's okay for us to gauge other people, and it's okay for us to be gauged, because sometimes we need that reality check. Sometimes we need people in our life that will tell us, you need to get it together. You bullshitting. You tripping. You slipping. You falling off. If I say I'm going to work out every day and you call me every day and I'll be like, are you going to work out? And I'm like, I'll do it later. They have the right to get upset with me because I put that in the atmosphere. Nigga, I didn't tell you need to work out. You said I'm going to work out every day. But we get mad when people call us out on our bullshit. We get mad. We put that in the atmosphere. You got to check yourself. If you're not getting to where you want to be in life, it is something you need to change. It is something you need to do, whether that's the people you hang around, the words you spewing out your mouth, the actions you having, or your responses to situations. There's two different types of people out. There's protesters and there's looters. And they trying to lump them all in together. Protesters are doing it peacefully. Looters are out here getting that bullshit. Guess what's going to happen to them looters? They finna go to jail. Something bad gonna happen. You can't put yourself in bad predicaments in life and expect good results. It's not gonna happen. You can't be giving out bad energy and expect good things to happen. It's not gonna happen. We already in life got things that's gonna happen. Life is gonna have tribulations. We're already gonna have situations that are going to show our merit and our character. So if you are adding to that by not having positive energy, by not creating an atmosphere and a universe where good things can happen, I don't know. I don't know what you expect to happen in your world. I don't know what you expect your world to look like. And I've been there. And I blame people. All this shit I'm telling y'all, I'm not just saying this because this is my life too. This is my life too. I told somebody I've been on the top of the world. I've been on top of the world. And here I am on Facebook now, doing videos. Some of them was my decisions. Some of them were my choices. I remember once I had an opportunity to go out of town, but I had an expired license. So they wouldn't fly me out. If something happened. I needed a valid ID. I didn't have a valid ID. Dang, that's fucked up, right? I'm the one that had a ticket that didn't pay it. That's my fault. I missed the opportunity of a lifetime because I didn't have a valid ID, because I got a ticket and I didn't pay it. I didn't fight it. I didn't dispute it. I let my license expire. And because I didn't have to show my license for shit, I wasn't worried about it. Right? But it came back and bit me in my butt. And you got to go back and look at that. We spend so much time. And even for us, we think about what happened right then. Oh, this happened. But then we don't even go back and see, well, what did I do to make this happen? Or how did I cause this? And I don't want to sit here and I don't want you to think that Spaceship is just want you to blame yourself for everything. But I'm saying that we have to take a real good look at how we're living, what we're manifesting. Right? We have to take a look at what's going on in our life and how we can mold these things to be successful for us. You got to change the tide. You got to change. And I haven't even discussed generational curses. And I touched on it a little bit at the beginning. But what we are doing is manifesting for our kids and our future generations. My family, y'all know this, my family wasn't tight-knit. But I'm trying to be a better role model for the kids under us. I want to be Uncle Jamar that they can call. I want to be Brother Jamar that they can call on. I want to be nephew Jamar that they can be proud of. And there's some things, as I said, they still look at me as old hustle man, but there's some things I've had to change about my life. I can't expect somebody to treat me differently when I do the same thing. Now they're coming around, but some of them I just don't talk to. Some of them are just still stuck in that moment, and they can be that. But if you talk to me and you see me, then you'll understand, like, oh, okay, he's growing. And that's the most important thing, man. That's, at the end of the day, that's the most important thing you have to do. Okay? So I love y'all. This has been an amazing show. Y'all make sure y'all check us out this Thursday for the Wild Out Radio Thursday Night House Party. This Sunday for the Wild Out Radio Super Duper Sunday Music Review Show. Please check out the podcast. Share the podcast. This one will be up on Thursday. So if you want to listen to it again, check out the radio station, www.thewildoutradio.com. You know, I love y'all. If y'all appreciate us, we will be getting the Patreon up and going very shortly. If you want to send a cash app just to bless the game, just to support us, you can cash app us right there. There's a sign, $JG Jones. Hit me up on the cash app. Let us know that you love us and appreciate us. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all are super cool. Holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? Be a blessing to somebody's life. It's not about what you get. It's about what you give. This has been episode 7 of Straight Talk with Spaceship. Personality Trace. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all loved it. I'm out, y'all. Peace.